Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And we are not in the Duramax or the K1500. We're actually in my parents' Tahoe. I just cleaned up the Duramax and I didn't feel like driving in the snow right now because it's snowing once again in Pennsylvania. So yeah, this will do for now. But anyhow, today's video is going to be about the 2020 Chevy Silverado HDs. So we have images of all the different trim levels, and GM also had a lot of people interviewing at their Flint, Michigan plant and going over the new trucks. So I'm basically going to put up some pictures of each trim level and talk a little bit about them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so first off, we have the work truck. And with this, you get the black grille and the black bumpers. Wheels on this particular one look pretty good. I'm not used to seeing fancier wheels on like that for a work truck, but looks pretty good. There's probably going to be different wheel options as well. So with the work truck, your interior is going to be completely basic, either vinyl or cloth seats and vinyl flooring. Just all your basic stuff you need for your work truck. Now, I know not everyone's going to like the Chevrolet across the grille like that. According to the pictures, it makes it look like they're going to have that on all of the trim levels except for the High Country, but I'm not sure. They may offer different grille options, but I doubt it. I'm sure it's going to pretty much look like this. So next up, we're going to look at the Custom. Now, the Custom is one step up from the work truck. And the first thing I notice is it looks like it gives you a body color grille and different wheels, which I'm not a fan of those wheels. I think they look ugly, but I do like that they have kind of a black hue to them. I'm sure there's going to be multiple wheel choices for the work truck and the Custom. Now, from what I understand, it sounds like the interiors on the work truck and the Custom are pretty much going to be identical, just your basic stuff. And, you know, these are basically just work trucks. And the Custom is supposed to be your upgraded, better looking work truck, I think. So looking at these pictures, I absolutely love the red on black look. I have always loved that on vehicles, especially trucks. It looks so badass. The next step up is going to be the LT. And the first thing you're going to notice about this truck is you get the chrome Chevrolet across the grille and the chrome bumpers. Of course, you get your fog lights there as well. And they show the same wheels on here as they did for the Custom, but I'm sure there's going to be many wheel options for the LT and up. And on this, it still looks like you get basic headlights. And of course, as usual, you'll get a nicer interior and more options. Now here's the LTZ. And of course, here you get the upgraded headlight housing, so you get nicer LED lights with LED accents around the running lights and the headlights. And of course, you get much more chrome. Now, one thing I'm noticing with all of these trim levels is it looks like they completely did away with door trim. So I do like that. It gives it a cleaner look, and a lot of people end up taking that off anyway for that reason, or to keep dirt and whatnot from sticking in there. And of course, you get the chrome recovery hooks up front, optional 20-inch wheels, and chrome mirror caps. And of course, with the LTZ, you're going to get even more options for the interior. And last but certainly not least is the High Country. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I believe it's the only trim level that you're going to get a bow tie up front, which is disappointing because I like the bow tie better. But hey, you know what? It's what GM decided to go with, and it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it. And if you want to spend the extra money on the High Country just so you can have that, go right ahead. But I'm sure you'd be able to buy the High Country grille and headlights and whatnot and swap them over to the other trim levels, and I'm sure it would fit just fine if you really wanted that. There's no question that this front end makes it look really elegant, and there just is no replacing the bow tie for me. And of course, you have the option to get these nice wheels, and the High Country is going to have your absolute nicest interior. And of course, with it being the absolute most expensive trim level, you're going to have every single option available to you depending on what your needs are.